We're still here at Stanley Combatives, and we're talking to Dionna. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I've seen some amazing footwork and action from you out on the floor today. I saw that flying elbow. Yeah. That was pretty exciting. So how long have you been practicing Muay Thai?
For about 3 years. So I hadn't done it before I met Crew Brian.
Okay.
Before I had done some Taekwondo and some boxing. But I like Muay Thai because it kind of combines all my previous experiences. And I like it because it's a variety of moves, right? You have elbows, you have punching, that's boxing, knees, kicks. It's so much fun.
So what about the competition? I've heard some talks of you in competition and that you're pretty, a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about your competition experience.
It was great. So it was my first competition ever.
Wow.
For Muay Thai. I was so nervous, so nervous, because you just don't know what you're gonna get, right?
Yeah.
So you feel like anxious, excited, scared, a little worried. But as soon as I walked out to get into the ring, it all went away.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
So the first few seconds, you just try to fill it out. And then I realized, I've trained for this, I'm good.
Right.
Apparently, I have a very mean fighting face. And I saw it for the first time in pictures, and it scared me. I'm pretty happy, upbeat person.
Yeah.
But in the fighting, I was like the whole time.
You gotta bring the beast.
And it came out. It's like another side of me that normally does not exist.
Now, quick question. When you're in competition, do you fight just females only, or is it male or female?
So this one, generally in sanctioned fights, it's men and men, women and women.
Okay.
And it's matched by weight class.
Okay.
But sometimes we've had little sparring competitions with other schools.
Okay.
And in those I fought men. And certainly in class we spar men. And I kind of like that.
Right.
Because if I can honestly take a hit from a guy that's much bigger and stronger than me, it gives me a lot of confidence going in with another woman.
Yeah, definitely.
And when there's really the size difference, it's really beneficial. And if I can send them flying, I'm like, oh, I got this.
I can see.
So it gives me good confidence. And then also for practical reasons too, right? I am a woman and you never know what can happen.
Yeah.
And you just feel like I can take care of myself if I ever needed to.
And that's good, because that was going to be my next question is, because women, we like to work out, we like to jog, we like to do things like that, and oddly enough, statistics state that that's typically when we're most vulnerable to attacks. And so do you think taking a class like Muay Thai and training and making it a part of your life is something that is beneficial in protecting yourself?
Certainly. I mean, it kind of translates. You train on the mat, which is one thing, but I wanted to increase my awareness just being out and about of just certain situations, right? So if I'm out and I see someone that's kind of looking sketchy, I keep my distance, but I never feel that fear that maybe I might have felt before. I just feel very confident and secure. And God forbid if I ever had to, I feel very confident. So also, I've gotten a team of big brothers that I never thought I would ever have. Yeah. So I also feel like if I ever needed to, I got 10 brothers that I can call, and they will take care of it. I have no worries about that.
That is the beauty of it. I did get that from class today.
Yeah.
You guys are definitely a family, and I can see that. And I'm sure that makes learning a lot easier. I mean, because you're more comfortable, and you're comfortable with the group of people that you're working with. So that's great.
Exactly.
Did you have any questions?
Of course I got a question. So what's your day job? What do you do?
Oh, so my day job is nothing like this. So I'm a scientist.
Wow.
I'm faculty at Johns Hopkins Medical School.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
See, look at that.
You never know.
You never know. So we had Superman, now we got Superwoman.
Yeah, it's completely different. So my day job is I'm in a lab doing experiments, I see patients. I treat people with HIV, and so nothing like this. So this is a great challenge, a physical one, right? Because at work I'm thinking all day long, and I'm trying to solve really hard, complex problems. Like trying to cure HIV is a huge problem, right?
Yeah, right.
But then I come here and I get to put all that aside, and I just get to focus, because if you don't focus in here, in pad drills, you may get hit. So you need to be attentive. And that's good for me. I'm very analytical. My mind is always going. So being here, it shuts off, and I just focus on me and my partner, my teammates. It's really helpful, actually.
That's excellent. Now, my next question to you is, what other workouts or anything else you incorporate into your practice?
You mean outside of this?
Outside of this.
Yeah, so my number one love growing up was basketball.
Okay.
So as a point guard, that's my favorite sport.
Right.
Muay Thai is like near and dear, but basketball I grew up with. So basketball hands down. I'm trying to get to like running.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Yeah.
But it's great for conditioning, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm getting into running. I trained for a half marathon.
Oh, cool.
It was not enjoyable, but I feel like I finished it, right?
Right, yeah.
So my other big sports are running, tennis a little bit too. I played tennis in high school. And so either pick up games of those. I also love dance. So my whole family are like singers and dancers. Like
wow.
not professionally, like you just always do it, right?
Yeah.
And so I take an African dance class here and there. As long as I'm moving, like that's what I want to do. Every day of the week, I gotta do something.
You're inspiration, okay?
So-
Because I'm trying to get like
You totally can.
Right, I'm trying to get there. Like I'm trying to get there. Like every time I get started, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
The hardest part is getting started for me. Once I
It
start,
is.
I'm good.
It is.
It's just getting that motivation. Like every day, you're like, what's my motivation today?
So for me, even though like I love doing this, it's the same thing. A lot of times I have to like prepare, like okay, I'm gonna go to class.
Right.
So what I find, I just don't go home.
Yeah.
I pack my gym bag in my car. I go right from work. Because if I take a second to be in the house, if I sit on that sofa, I'm not getting up.
Yeah.
Like I really am a couch potato, and so I just can't be home. Right. So I go home after this.
Yeah.
And the same thing Saturday mornings. Get up, come right to class, and then you have the whole rest of your day. So I just try to think of it as like me time. I prioritize it, and then the rest of the time I'm with friends or really watching TV. Like I love TV.
My last question.
Yeah.
Because we're enjoying this. I want you to know. You're a scientist by day.
Yes.
And you work out and do Muay Thai, practice Muay Thai.
More like Jean Grey than Superwoman, right?
Oh, that's a good one.
Jean Grey,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Especially when she's, I didn't recognize the face.
Right.
You know, for those of my X-Men, the Dark Phoenix over here. You know? So I know you said that it kind of helps, but I see there's a lot of combinations.
Yes.
And there's a lot of thought process to that. So how does that, you know, what you're doing through the day and thinking through and the analytics that comes into your practice here in Muay Thai? How does it help, or does it, you find yourself that you have to shut certain things off, or what's the focus like?
It actually helps my focus because, like I said, you have to pay attention. So our drills are always changing. We have 8 weapons, right? And they're the same 8 weapons. We put them in hundreds of different combinations. And so a lot of times, like let's say you're used to one and then we change it up. You have to actively remember to do the new version, not the old version. And when I go to work, it's the same kind of thing. The focus that I take from here, I bring to work. And so if I'm having, let's say, a really hard experiment, it's not working out, I kind of take the skills I've learned here and how to tune the road out to focus on my one problem. Or if I'm seeing a patient, to focus on that one patient, put the rest of the day aside.
Yeah.
And for me, as a scientist, my day is really unpredictable. And so being able to just focus on that one thing at a time has been a really good asset for me. And it's a big stress relief coming here. So, yeah.
She's like our poster child, right?
Oh,
she's like,
it's awesome.
She's got the athletics going on. African American woman in STEM. Like, I mean, come on, we're gonna like do a whole campaign around you. We're gonna be like our new cultural divide
I want
spokesperson.
we need more.
Yes,
honestly, diversity in sports like this.
Yes.
Martial arts.
Yes.
It's you don't see it all the time, especially women, and then African American women, and the same thing at work.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to be able to represent both.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
taking
you.
the time to talk to us. I appreciate it. All right.
You should.